Welcome back to the channel. Joey Moss with Bad Boy Damon Skadink. Alright, we're going to get to cracking open all these War of the Spark standard Showdown packs. Is pretty sweet. But also, I think it's time we talk about something a little different today on today's video. We're going to talk about that one friend of yours who just always has to outdo you. It's like you go outside, you know, hey buddy, you know, hey Jim, you want to go to the pond, Jim? And Jim's like, oh sure, let's go to the pond. I know a really good pond. Oh, okay Jim, let's go to your pond. All right. You get to the pond and then Jim starts skipping rocks. And Jim's like, I can skip a rock further than you. I just know I can. I could do anything better than you. And that's just how it goes. Nothing you could do is better than what I can do. You ever have one of those friends, guys? You know, like this everything he does, he's like, and if you try to talk to this person and tell them like something's bothering you or something's wrong. By the way, we got one mythic here and a Gonti, the foil swamp and the Stitcher supplier foil. Pretty sweet sauce. Like something's bothering you, you know, and like, I mean, this person's your friend, and you're just thinking, man, I'm gonna reach out to this person, you know, and I'm gonna talk to them, you know, maybe they can help me out, make me feel a little better. So you give old Jimmy a call, you know, hey Jim, man, I'm not doing too well right now. You know, I'm kind of down in the dumps with a walking ballista. We just went in the dumps and shot right back out, man. Oh boy. We're going to separate the mythics and the rares this time. Wow, that is sweet. This card's definitely soared up in value. No pun intended, Mr. Soren. But yeah, definitely soared up in value. I forgot this was even in here. What was that out of? What did we just open this out of? Anybody know? You guys have a clue? That was Corset 2019 of all things. Unbelievable. Great card. A great card. With a mayonnaise master. We got the mayonnaise master up in the piece. But yeah, like if you're upset about something, you know, like Jimmy could be more upset about that something. You know, it doesn't matter what it is. Like and if you are not just anything that you're doing is wrong. And Jim's way of feeling and experiencing everything is right. Like, nothing you can say is right. Like, Jim is a bad friend. I'll tell you right now. Jim is a very bad friend. Nissa Steward of Elements. We got a mythic. That's pretty sweet. We're on a rant today, guys. We are on a rant. I want to hear you guys rant as well. I want to hear you talk about something that bothers you. I'm telling you about something that bothers me. All right. It may not be right now. It may not, you know, been in the recent past. It might have been when I was younger. I'm not telling you when this is from, but I want you guys to tell me about something personal about you guys. Something that really bothers you. Really gets your nut cooking. You know what I'm saying? You're like, you're just boiling over. You just want to cut everything to ribbons. You know, like it just friggin' blows your mind, man. It just blows your frickin' mind. I really want to hear about it. But yeah, just nothing. Like if you wanted, let's say like I'm like, oh my God, like I'm really depressed. Okay, I don't mean this, but let's just say I'm like, oh my God, I want to die. Jim would want to die harder, not because he's trying to relate with you, but because he could. Because he could. Do you see what I'm saying? Settle the wreckage, foil. Holy smother and that is nasty. Nasty. Right there. Now that is badass. Nice. Settle the wreckage. Frickin' little bit of strop of spits on it. Don't spit on your cards, guys. Last thing you want to do is spit on your cards. I'll tell you right now. These things get wrecked quicker than settle the wreckage when you got like 20 creatures attacking you. Quicker than that board. Just insanity. Yeah, like if you wanted to just end it all, Jim wanted to end it all worse than you. It's like, Jim, I just want to have a conversation with you, Jim. I just want you to talk with me, Jim, not talk to me, Jim. Jim, for the love of God, Jim, just talk to me, man. You're supposed to be my friend. Like, pick up the phone and have a conversation with me about life, Jim. Like, I'm reaching out to you, Jim. Can you please, for the love of God, Jim, just talk? And Jim's like, talking stupid. I don't want to talk. I just want to text. Because my way of communicating is better than your way of communicating. It's like, Jim! You know, like you just want to go crazy, man. You just want to go crazy. Arcane adaptation, Psy Master Thopterus, and a foil Raptor hatchling with the foil green forest. Yeah, that's Jim, guys. Don't be like Jim. Jim is not a good friend. I will tell you that right now. We're up to Guilds of Ravnica Standard Showdown. These are really sweet, sought-after packs, so you guys know. They're given away as prize packs for reasons, because they only come with the goodies, man. They only come with them goodies. All right, we got the Gilded Lotus up in the piece. Very nice, very nice. Gilded Lotus, add 3 mana. I wonder if that's going to go up in value. Probably recent. Wow, what a good pack. So you got like a $5 card, another $5 card. Back-to-back $5 cards. Really sweet sauce. Foil Swampy. Foil Swampy. What pack was that out of the Guilds of Ravnica again? And a Radiant Destiny foil. Like $5 card, $5 card, $5 card. Buck. That's nuts. What a freaking pack, man. But yeah, man, just don't be like Jim, guys. Like, if someone's trying to talk to you and they're reaching out to you, try to have a conversation with them. Try to understand what they are going through, because they're reaching out to you. Don't just start talking about yourself again. Don't make everything always about you. Other people matter too, okay? Other people matter too. Believe it or not, in this crazy world, other people do matter. I mean, goat lives matter, for Christ's sakes. You know, it's not always about you, okay? It's about other people. All right? You guys understand? Oh, wow. Clifftop Retreat. This is stupid. Enzeltalpa. I spit on myself. Enzeltalpa. Primal Dawn. Just look at let's get a look at these dinos, man. I mean, this is just nasty sauce. This is just nasty. This is a really good... If they would have dropped that to like a 7 casting cost, they could have made it mythic. Just saying. They could have made it mythic if they would have dropped that to a 7 casting cost. Extremely powerful. And I got the planes. There you go. Nice shiny little planes. Guild Summit foil. Not bad at all, man. We'll take it. Wizards knows what they print and how good it is through test playing, just so you know. I gotta cut my nails. I mean, they look darn good, but I need to trim them down. I think I'm gonna go for a barbecue today, guys. Enough talking about Jim. I gotta stay away from Jim. Jim is making... Jim would make me crazy in my mind. Jim would make me go nuts. And I don't want to be nuts. So I have to stay away from Jim. Because Jim doesn't know how to communicate. So stay away from gyms, okay? Those are not your friends. Those are people who I think they're just lonely. But they also like just want to feel like on top of the world like 24/7 by putting other people down all the time. Like if they're always constantly insulting you and belittling you and just making you feel like nobody inside. You know, like that's no way. Like what kind of friendship is that? If every time you talk you're just wrong. Like your own feelings, they make you think your own feelings are wrong. That's so sad. Like seriously, that is so sad. Like you can't even express yourself. It's like you have no voice. And Jim's voice is the only voice that matters. No, guys, that's not how relationships are supposed to go. That's not how friendships are supposed to go. They're supposed to be two-way streets. There needs to be open forms of communication. You know, you get into arguments, there needs to be some kind of resolve. You know, you work on things. And if you can't, you say bye to Jim. And that's that, you know. Kumena, Tyrant of Oraska is a 3-drop. Very cool. I think this one recently went up in price, by the way. I could be wrong, but I doubt it. I think it did, though. I really do. Mouth to feed. Jim needs his entire mouth fed with fists. No, don't. Violence is never the answer, guys. Always be the bigger person. Violence, trust me, violence is never the answer, ever. Never. Like, don't just punch someone over the head, you know, because they say this and that about you. Don't just get crazy. I mean, sometimes maybe. But yeah, just mind your P's and Q's, you know. Don't get crazy, but yeah, don't ever try to solve things with violence. That's bad. We're doing really good in these packs. Our Devastation up again. Wow. Yeah, this is this is me just trying to give you guys a little bit of maybe some life lessons or something, you know. And I'd like to hear your responses, definitely. Want to know anything you're going through lately, you know, or maybe in the past, or something that just bothered you at some point. Leave a chance. There you go. It's crazy to see these Hour of Devastation ones, because this was like forever ago. Battle for Zendikar came out, and there's like a Battle for Zendikar there. This is nuts, you know. Wasteland Strangler. I used to preach these were the best packs. I think for a while they really were. But then From Under the Floorboards came, wow, okay. That's cool. That's why they were so good, I remember now. They were double foils. Under the Floorboards is a goofy card. It's got the Madness cost, put 3 2/2 black zombie creature tokens on the battlefield tapped. And you gain 3 life. If From Under the Floorboards Madness cost was paid, instead put X to those tokens on the battlefield tapped, and you gain X life. Pretty cool with the gain X life thing. From Under the Floorboards doesn't make any sense about the gain life thing. Usually, like Magic cards, like kind of makes sense. You're not gaining any life by these by zombies coming back alive. I mean, I just don't understand it. I mean, the zombies are gaining some kind of life there. Anyone? Can you explain that one to me? I bet Jim could explain it to me. I'll tell you that. I bet Jim would have no problem explaining that to me. I will bet you $1 million Jim could just come over here and just explain that to me, no problem. And if he couldn't, he would say I'm doing something wrong. Judith the Scourge Diva. Great card. Great card. Coming back at it. Karn's Bastion. Is that it? Did I say it wrong? Good. Karn's Bastion. Karn's Bastion. Karn's Base. Smacking the base. Good hits out of that. Nice Swampy. I like the new art that they're putting on these cards, but if they do it to all of them, the price just drops. That's all that's going to happen. Oh, cool. A Zalfirin Void. A Zalfirin Void. Very nice. Very nice. For anyone wondering, these packs are not that cheap. They're roughly about $10 a piece, up to $15 depending. You can get your hands on them, though. Pretty neat indeedly-do, my friends. Here we go. Boosh! Spell Swindle. Pretty weak sauce. Oh, nice. Casualties of War. Very cool card. Very cool indeed, my friends. Great card. Foil Island. Can we finish it off with a bang? Something ridiculous. No. No, the answer is no. No, we cannot. No, we cannot. We cannot finish it off with a bang. Well, there you go. Got the Shieldmare foil in the end. Appreciate you guys tuning in today. Fun video. Make sure you thumbs it up, especially if you think I made some kind of point in this video. I hope I did. All I'm trying to say, guys, is besides that goat lives do matter, okay? You can get one of these. It's true. Become a patron. Link in the description of every video. All I'm trying to say is other people have thoughts and feelings as well. Don't undermine them. Okay, explore them. Humor that person just by taking a moment to listen and understand. You know, when someone asks you a question and they're like, "Hey, let's just say, do you want to go to McDonald's?" Just answer the person yes or no. Don't just start throwing out 10 different things. Some people just want a simple life. They want simple things. You know, try to be simple. For that, you know, maybe that's all it is you're just not simple enough. Be a little more simple. Don't be so difficult and complex all the time. You know, just try to have, just be fun. Life is really short, man. And if you're going to spend it like Jim, you're going to have a really depressing time here on the earth. Don't be like Jim. Skadoosh.